Late breaking. This is KZI 9 News at 5.
3 hours and counting before polls close for the May special election in Oregon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman. There is still time to get your ballot in, and according to Lane County officials, there was a slower than normal start to this year's special election. In our Your Voice, Your Vote coverage, reporter Aaron Ariano spoke with a few voters he was able to spot when the polls opened this morning.
When election office doors opened at 9 a.m. during last November's general election, you could see a line already out the door. Well, that's not the case Tuesday morning. As you can see behind me, we're way past 9 a.m. and no line out the door, just a couple people in and out. County officials tell me that voter turnout still trending slower than usual. Although turnout jumped to 14% by the time doors opened, Public Information Officer for Lane County, Devin Ashbridge, tells me that number is still lower than where they usually trend at this point during a special election. Longtime Eugene resident Gabe Simonson was frank about not being in the loop this time around. You didn't hear any of this?
I have not. No, none of it. I don't really watch the news a whole lot, so that's probably why.
On the ballot this year, a lot of local names and faces for school boards and fire districts, along with some bond and levy measures. Jeree Cabe says when it comes to being a parent, it's always important to let your voice be heard.
I have 3 teenagers. That's the other reason, is because I have been working hand in hand with the school in programs. I have children with special needs. It's more of the community members that are being affected by what we're voting on need to stand up, especially parents.
The reason for the low turnout? I'm told election staff have not received enough feedback from voters to know for sure. One guess is voter fatigue.
I guess people don't really pay enough attention to know to come vote or, care enough, I guess. I didn't know. So, I guess I'm in that low percentage, but now I do know.
Despite the slow start, voter turnout is expected to rise, although county officials are not sure if it will match the 25% and 32% turnouts of the last few special elections. Reporting in Eugene, I'm Aaron Ariano.
And while there are few bond measures on the ballots, there are some big ones. In Junction City, Measure 2368 is a $40 million school bond to improve safety, security, and expand all 4 schools in the district. If approved, it would include a $6 million match grant from the state. If it's passed, it will cost the owner of a $300,000 home $540 per year. 1 year ago, voters rejected a $59 million bond measure in Junction City.